Hey everybody, William Shashaty here again from Trinity Mortgage. It's been a while since we spoke to you guys. Just want to give you a little bit of an update. What's been going on? A lot of people have been asking me about interest rates, about the real estate market. What's going on in the real estate market? Are prices starting to come down? No. Are there more homes on the market? A little bit. But the thing that I always want to talk to people about, or I like to talk to people about, is in this market that we're in, interest rates have gone up significantly. Okay, they're probably between 5.5% to 6%, somewhere in there. Sometimes a little bit lower, depending on the program. Um, if it's FHA, for example, FHA rates are a little bit better. But the reason I want to talk to you guys is because this whole thing about waiting to see if prices come down, and I speak to a lot of people who somehow think that prices are going to come down. I don't know where they're getting their wisdom from, okay? But I don't see that on the horizon. I see prices maybe stabilizing, like I said before. There's one factor, okay, that might make prices come down. There's some experts out there, whoever they are, they call them the experts, right, that think if in order to get a hold of inflation, because we are in a very big time inflationary period, okay, um, in our economy right now, right? Inflation's anywhere between 8.3 and 8.6%. We haven't had that in who knows how long. It's been 40 something years since we've seen 8% plus inflation. But there's some experts out there that think in order to get a hold of inflation, in order to get control of the rise in prices for everything from cars to food to gas to everything else, that the actual interest rates have to be higher than the inflation rate. Now, just think about that for a minute. That just basically means that in order to get a hold of the economy, right, so getting out of hand, that interest rates would have to go up above 8.3 to 8.6%, have to be higher than the inflation rate in order to get a hold of the economy. Now, if that's the case, if that were to happen, then I do see home prices coming down. Now, the next question is how much? It's very difficult to say. Maybe 5% at most, because the supply is still very low. The demand is still very high. And yes, granted, interest rates, if they do go up to that point, that's going to really change the market. But here's the other thing. If you wait, right, until that happens, and you wait to get that 5% decrease in price, if it happens, okay, then everything that you waited for to get the benefit of the reduction in the price is eaten up by the increase in the interest rates. So if you're thinking, hey, I might save 5% on the price of the home, 6% on the price of the home, but you're paying 3.5% more for the interest rate, okay, everything that you tried to do to save just went up with that high interest rate, and probably double, triple higher than what you should have done. Okay, or what you thought you would be able to benefit from. So I bring that up to know that there still is now the time to buy. I still will not play games with prices going down. And because interest rates are so unstable now, if prices come down the way a lot of people expect, that means interest rates are going to be a lot higher. And anything that you thought you would save is gone. Okay. Plus, you're going to be paying more for that significantly higher interest rate. So I still think today's the time. I still think now is the time. If you know anybody who's waiting, or if you're waiting, I would give it consideration to go ahead and make a move on a purchase, or maybe a refinance if you need things like cash out for whatever reason, home improvements or whatever. I still would consider doing it now, because we certainly don't see interest rates coming down significantly in the next 2 to 3 years. Okay, that's just what like I always say, the quote experts are saying. Well, I just want to pass that on to you guys. All right, thanks so much for listening. Please do me a favor and follow us on Facebook. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Please subscribe to us on our YouTube channel. Hit the bell so you get the video the next time. Thanks so much for listening. Please share our videos, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.